You're listening to The Review Gap. I'm Zack Wilson. Your customers care about your reviews. The question is, do your reviews show it? Every episode, we break down the gap between the quality of your work and what customers actually see online. This is episode 1. Let's close the gap.
You just finished a flawless job. The car drives like new, the paint looks perfect. The client even sent a text that says, "Amazing work." And then, 2 days later, someone in your neighborhood finds a different shop and books them instead. You never even saw the customer. Here's the thing. That loss is almost always a visibility problem, not a quality problem.
In the next 20 minutes, you'll understand one clear mechanism that turns great work into invisible work, and you'll get one immediate, totally compliant action you can start using today to capture more reviews. By the time we finish, you'll have one metric to watch that'll tell you whether you're closing the gap or not.
Let's get specific. Imagine an independent auto repair shop. Call it Main Street Auto, with 12 Google reviews and an average rating of 4.3 stars. 2 blocks away is Rapid Fix, with 78 reviews and a 4.4 average. Same neighborhood, similar prices, similar services. Which shop do you think gets the phone calls? The math is simple. The shop with more reviews wins trust in the first 8 seconds a shopper looks at search results. Here's how that plays out in numbers. Say 300 people in a month search auto repair near me in that area. Based on typical local click patterns, a business with 70+ reviews will get roughly 2 to 3 times the click-through and calls of a business with a dozen reviews. So Rapid Fix might see 120 clicks and 30 calls, while Main Street Auto sees 45 clicks and 10 calls. That gap, about 20 phone calls a month, can be the difference between making payroll and scrambling for customers.
Put another way, every review you don't have is a missed micro-decision. A customer sees 78 reviews and think others have trusted them. They see 12 reviews and think maybe they're new or maybe they're inconsistent. That uncertainty costs calls.
Now let's unpack why this happens. One concept, social proof, explains almost everything here. Humans use other people's opinions to reduce risk. Online, social proof shows up as stars, review counts, and recent review activity. Shoppers don't read every review. They scan. In under 8 seconds, they'll register the star rating and the number beside it. More reviews equal more confidence. Simple.
On the platform side, Google and other local directories treat review volume as a signal of relevance and reliability. It's not the only signal. Proximity, keywords, and website quality matter, but review volume is high leverage because it both influences human decision-making and signals activity to the algorithm. Recency matters too. A steady flow of reviews says the business is active and consistently serving customers.
So what's the fix? Not 5 tactics. One thing you can do today that starts to move the needle. Implement a single, compliant review ask workflow that captures feedback when the customer is happiest, right after service, and makes leaving a review one easy action. Do that consistently, and you turn satisfied customers into visible proof.
Let me make this concrete. Use a 3-step single action workflow. 1. Train one staff member to make a brief verbal ask at pickup. 2. Follow up with a short SMS or email within 24 to 48 hours containing a direct review link. And 3. Place a clear QR code on the paper receipt and on the front counter for walk-ins. That's it. One workflow, one ask. Do it for every satisfied customer.
Here is a compliant word-for-word script for the verbal ask. Thanks for trusting us with your car. If you're happy with the work, we'd really appreciate a quick review. It helps neighbors find us. If it's okay, can I send you a link to make that easy? Short, neutral, and never offering incentives. That last part is crucial. Don't ask for only 5-star reviews. Don't offer discounts for reviews, and don't coach the customer to change their rating. Ask everyone. Be honest, be simple.
Now walk with me through a realistic rollout for Main Street Auto. Day 1. Pick the staff lead, the person handing over keys, and run a 5-minute script rehearsal. Print a single-sided receipt insert with a QR code that links to your Google review page.
Set up a templated SMS. Thanks for visiting Main Street Auto. If we earned your business, please tap here to leave feedback. Link. That's it.
Over the first 30 days, if Main Street Auto does this for every customer, here's a realistic outcome. They serve 200 customers, 25% follow through on the prompt that first month, and they collect about 50 new reviews. That takes them from 12 to roughly 62 reviews. With that new volume, they'll appear more often, get more clicks, and the algorithm will start to treat them as an active, trusted business. Realistically, you won't get 100% 5-star reviews, but you'll get representative feedback that builds trust.
At 90 days, assuming continued consistency, the shop can expect improved visibility metrics, more impressions on the Google Business Profile, a higher click-through rate, and a meaningful bump in calls, often doubling incoming leads compared to where they started. The metric to watch is straightforward: new reviews per 30 days. Aim for a steady, predictable cadence. That steady flow is what signals quality and activity to both customers and search engines.
2 important compliance reminders before you act. 1. Never offer money or gifts in exchange for reviews. 2. Don't selectively solicit only happy customers while ignoring others. Ask everyone and let the platform collect honest feedback. That keeps you safe and builds long-term trust.
Recap in one sentence. Make a single, consistent, compliant review ask workflow. Verbal ask at pickup, follow-up link within 48 hours, visible QR on receipts, and watch new reviews per 30 days as your signal that the gap is closing. The metric tells you if your effort is working.
If you want help building the exact SMS template, the receipt insert, or the staff script I just described, visit thereviewgap.com/start to download the templates I use with local shops. That's the fastest way to start collecting reviews without guesswork. That's it for episode 1 of The Review Gap. Here's the thing. If you got something out of this, the best thing you can do is act on it. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Your competitor isn't waiting. Neither are your customers. I'm Zack Wilson. Close the gap. I'll see you next time.